Hello again. So we are here with Narges Nirumvala today. I would like to do a little introduction about her first. She's award-winning serial entrepreneur, best-selling author, and nominee. 100 most powerful women in Canada, as well as she won the Shakti Award for entrepreneurship. She's founder and the CEO of the executive speak called The Secret Weapon by one journalist. Today, she's going to speak about growing a successful entrepreneur's mindset, which is very important in today's generation. So please welcome Narges Nirumvala. Stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited that you're here. I see the numbers going up for the number of people in session, so that's exciting. My name is Narges Nirumvala, and I want to start, as we often do in Canada, with a land acknowledgement. So I wanted to acknowledge that I'm delivering this on the traditional territory of the Coast Salish peoples. Welcome, everyone. I wanted to start by sharing a little bit about my story. Today, we are going to learn the 3 keys to developing a successful entrepreneur's mindset. But first, I want to share a little bit of my story with you, because you hear the bio and you see the accomplishments, but you don't actually often get to hear about the journey and the struggles. So I'm going to start by sharing that. Oh, I love all the hearts and the claps. Thank you. So January 2010, do you remember what you were doing? I remember what I was doing. So January 2010, I was pregnant, I was broke, and I was unemployed. I had actually been unemployed, if you can believe it, for almost a year and a half. And when you're pregnant, not many people actually want to hire you. So I couldn't get a job anyway. I'm sharing this story because I think it's so relevant to everything we've been going through this whole horrible pandemic, right? It's been so hard. So January 2010, I'm pregnant, I'm broke, I'm unemployed, we're staying with family and friends. And it got so bad one day, we went to social assistance, and I was going to apply for what we call welfare here in Canada to get help. But I was so embarrassed because I couldn't get anything. I couldn't get a basic job. I went door to door with my resume. I couldn't get anything, nothing. So one day we're sitting in the car, and my husband says something to me that changed my life. And I want to share what he said with you, because maybe it will change your life. So what he said was, if no one is going to hire you, you need to hire yourself, and you need to show them what you can do. Wow, that completely changed my life. Those words changed my life. Why? Because when no one will give you the opportunity, sometimes you have to create the opportunity for yourself. And so entrepreneurship became the game changer for me. So I want to share the mindset, because everything begins in your mind with your attitude. I want to share that with you today, because those words changed my life. No one's going to hire you. Then you need to hire yourself, and you need to show them what you can do. So that became my mission. So January 2010, I had no followers, no brand, no book. I had absolutely nothing. So if you go to my social media profiles now, don't click off now, but maybe on your phone, if you go, you'll see I have tens and thousands of followers. I had nothing 11 years ago. It was at zero. I built all of this from scratch. And I truly believe in the power of entrepreneurship and the entrepreneurial mind to change your life and to change the world. So let's begin. Let's start with the entrepreneurial cycle. So the first part of the entrepreneurial cycle for sure is innovation, right? Creativity, finding solutions to problems. Innovation is at the top. It is the most important part of that cycle. Then we move to the second part of the entrepreneurship cycle, which is execution. Execution is what separates the entrepreneur from a wantrepreneur. What is a wantrepreneur? Someone who wants to be an entrepreneur but hasn't actually taken the step of realizing their dream and executing yet. Okay, so we've got innovation and creativity. We've got execution where you're actually implementing your ideas. And then we have the third part of the cycle, which is failure. Yes, failure is built into the entrepreneurship cycle. You need to get used to failure, rejection, ridicule as an entrepreneur. You really do. It is absolutely so important that you realize that is part of the cycle. And then it goes around again, because when you fail, you go back up to innovation, creativity, and reinvention, and then you come down again to execution. So we've got the three components to the cycle. Then we have the three aspects of a really successful entrepreneur's mindset. And the first one might surprise you. The first one is focus. Focus is not something people expect me to say. Why do you think focus is so important as an entrepreneur? What do you think? It's because entrepreneurs have so many ideas. They have so many ideas. I do. I wake up every morning about 5 a.m. I love getting up early. I always have a new idea in my head. And my husband's the one that says to me, how are we going to execute that? How much is it going to cost? Is it practical? He's the voice of reason in case he's watching this. Hi, sweetie. So focus is the absolute number one key to an entrepreneur's mindset, because you need to be able to put blinkers on and execute. You cannot execute your ideas unless you are focused, really narrow focused. Yes, I had someone say entrepreneurship is a whole lifestyle, it seems. I completely agree with you. Good comment. And to the person that followed me on LinkedIn, thank you. I appreciate that. I am reading these as I go, as I can. So, focus. You need to focus in. So whether you're interested in becoming an entrepreneur, having a side hustle, many people do. Many people in Canada have a job and a side hustle, 2 side hustles. I'm not judging it. I've been there. You need to be able to choose one thing and completely focus in. Without focus, you will not actually be able to execute anything. Okay? So the second key to the mindset is one that you will all have built, I'm sure, during the pandemic, and that is resilience. Resilience is so key. Let me explain what that is. Resilience is the ability to recover from a setback. So, how many people have been struggling through this pandemic? Hands up. Yes? Am I right? I'm not the only one. It has been such a torturous and difficult. All these thumbs up. Yes. It has been such a hard 16, 18 months. I completely get it. I get it. It's been so hard. Resilience is the muscle you need to build, because resilience is the entrepreneur's ability to fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up, right? Any setback, you recover. That's what resilience is, recovery from failure. So let's go back 11 years. I'm pregnant, broke, unemployed. I've been unemployed for 1.5 years. What? Insane. I felt so badly about myself. It was resilience all those years ago that stopped me from just going insane and being able to keep moving forward. So let's go through the mindset elements again. First was focus. Second is resilience. Third is grit. Now, I'm a huge fan of TED and TEDx. TEDx fans in the house, thumbs up. I love TED Talks. I love TEDx Talks. And the TED Talk Grit by Angela Duckworth. She's also written the book on grit. If you haven't seen it, homework. I'm setting homework. Am I the first speaker to set homework? Oh my God. You need to go and read her book. I'm not affiliated with her. She just rocks it. She's a researcher. She's an academic and author. So Angela Duckworth is the expert on grit, and she defines grit as the passion and perseverance to keep going and achieve your goals. Let's say that again. Passion and perseverance to achieve long-term goals, right? That's what you need to have. That's the third element. So we had focus, we had resilience, and we have perseverance, the ability to keep going. Because guess what life's going to do? Sorry, I get emotional when I talk about this. Life is going to keep knocking you down, man. Are you with me? Life keeps knocking you down. You get back up. You fail 99 times. You get up 100. It is not easy. I am not here to lie to you and tell you the struggle is gone. It's easy. It's never easy. It's not easy even now. Being a success is not a destination. Listen to this. Success is the person you become trying to achieve your goals. It's the person you become. So all these setbacks, the problems, the failed job attempts, you've applied and applied and applied and you haven't gotten anywhere. Oh God, I've been there. I've been there. You need to keep going. You need to have the perseverance and the grit. That is what is going to separate you as a successful person from the version of you, sorry, a little emotional, who gives up. Okay, I'm telling you. So, focus, resilience, and grit. Those are the three key elements. Now, let's go back and look at the cycle of entrepreneurship and how they fit in. So, we started off at innovation. What happens when you innovate and have ideas, right? What happens? You have too many ideas. Think of a bubble diagram. There's all these different things in my head. It's focus that enables me to take one idea and move to execution, right? Then, once I execute, what's going to happen? I will have setbacks. It's going to be really difficult. It is resilience that helps me recover from those setbacks once I execute, right? Then we move on to step 3 on the cycle of entrepreneurship, which is failure. Failure is built right in. There's many tech companies that actually like their products, their apps to fail and fail fast because you learn more from failure than you ever will from success. Okay, I'm going to say that again because your mind should be blown right now. You will learn more from your failures than you ever will from your successes, ever. So once I fail, and I fail like a gazillion times, I can tell you, then it is grit, determination, perseverance that helps me get back to innovation and reinvention. Does that make sense, everyone? So we went through key elements. This is a mile a minute. I hope that you are taking notes. You can also replay. I replayed a couple of previous sessions that were really good, by the way. If any of the other speakers are here, I've enjoyed your sessions. I've been dipping in. So you can replay it in case you forget. So we've got the cycle and we've got how the 3 keys for an entrepreneurial mindset fit in. And now I want to share with you, as I was building my business, the one thing I realized I couldn't succeed without, and it's not money, because I started my business with no money, no help, no bankers. No one would help me. Everyone thought I was crazy. Who's laughing now? Anyway, so it is people. I can't emphasize how important it is to have people in your life who believe in you. My parents, my husband, I had almost no self-esteem when I was unemployed. I had no pride left. I had no self-esteem. I felt like complete crap. And I was in a really bad place emotionally, really bad place. I'm going to be honest with you. So if you are there now, I feel you. My heart is with you. I know how hard it is when you've been trying to get a job and you're so qualified and you're like, what's wrong with me? Why don't people see what I see, right? So it is the people. It is my husband and my parents who got me out of the slumps. Got me out of bed, who got me to shower and change and actually move on with my life. I cannot thank them enough. It is the people in your life that will help you succeed. So you need to surround yourself with really good people. You need to find that tribe of people who believe in you, who believe in the power of ideas, and who are there to lift you up, right? The people who lift you up and believe in you are the people who you need to surround yourself with. So we've gone through the cycle of entrepreneurship, the 3 keys to a successful entrepreneur's mindset, and the one thing you can't succeed without. And I've shared some of my story with you because I think that always surprises people. I know we only have 20 minutes, so I'm actually happy to move on to questions in a minute if our lovely host wants to come back. But before I do that, if you want to keep in touch with me, absolutely the best way to do it is social media. I love social media. It's really me posting Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is my jam. I love LinkedIn. So hit follow, find me, hit follow, send me a connection request. I will accept it because I'm always trying to grow my network. So I look forward to connecting with all of you, and our lovely host is back. Almost. What is your ID on Instagram? Great question. It's my name at Narges Nirumvala. And you'll see I'm wearing red. I'm not wearing red today, but you'll see in all my headshots, I have red lipstick and I'm wearing a red dress. So you'll know it's me. And it's the same on, I wonder if I can just type it. I don't want to mess anything up with my laptop. Thank you for all the hearts and thumbs ups. I appreciate it. I hope this has been helpful for you.
Thank you so much for this informative technology talk. I think these days, this young generation really want to start their own business. And I think giving your personal experience that how you went through at such a young age, like without being a...
I don't think I'm young, but I appreciate the compliment.
Well, of course. I mean, age is just the number, let's say that. But it was really helpful, even personally for me. Like at a point, I also personally feel that I would like to open a company one day on my own. And just knowing your personal experience, that how you overcome and what your mindset has to be, it's really, really helpful. And I'm sure that all the audiences that are hearing you right now, definitely going to take away a lot of advices from you.
Oh, good. I appreciate
it. I thank you enough for taking your time off and being with us. So let's move on to question and answers. I have one question. I think we are waiting. Let's say there is one question that I would like to read. So it's from Pratika Jain. How to keep yourself motivated when you face failure back to back and you don't want to give up, but you can't reach your goal. How to be optimistic in such situation?
Wow. What a great question. First of all, I want to say that we've all been there. Okay. The worst thing I think about social media, I don't know about you, Varshi, but is that everything looks so perfect, right? Everyone's life on Instagram and social media is so perfect. And I just saw the other day, this family we know, they were skipping through a field of daisies on Instagram. And I'm like, who does that? That's not real life. So I want to start by saying that's not my life. Okay. Till today, every day I struggle. We all struggle. So I think that's the first thing you need to do to stay motivated. Know that what you are seeing every day online, it's not real life. Know that we all struggle. We all fail. Do you know what we don't do? We don't put it up on LinkedIn. We don't put it up on Instagram. So you're seeing an unrealistic view of the world. That's the first thing I would say. We all struggle and we all fail. Second thing you need to do is take it one day at a time. I truly feel that at the hardest moments in my life, I take things one day at a time, one small victory at a time. Wake up in the morning. Some days, 11 years ago, I was so depressed. I talk about mental health openly. I was so depressed. I was in such a bad place. I wouldn't get up, I wouldn't shower. I was just in pajamas every day. It was awful. So sometimes just getting up, getting out of bed, having a shower, showing up, that's a victory. So praise yourself for the small victories, take things one day at a time, and know that everyone's perfect life is not perfect. It's just not real. I hope that helps, and good luck. My heart is with you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. The next question is from Dibya Jyoti. What factors made you focus to aim your goal rather putting your legs in more than two boats?
Okay, this is a great question because I think I see a lot of people, especially entrepreneurial people, do too many things. So the key is sometimes at the beginning of the entrepreneurship journey for you, you might have to dabble. By dabble, I mean try a couple of different things and then see what takes off. So actually at the beginning of my entrepreneurship journey, I was writing. So the first thing that the success I had is I had an article published and I got paid. They sent me a check. I still have it. I was so excited. I got paid for something. So that I thought I would focus on writing, but somehow it moved over to speaking. They're related, but I tried a couple of different types of communication and one really took off. So sometimes you can try 2 or 3 things in the beginning, but then focus and move ahead. Great question.
Cool. Thank you so much. So I think that's it. We have a couple of more questions, but I think we're running out of time.
Okay.
So we have to end it here. But if anybody is interested, probably can just reach out to her personally. And again, thank you so much for your patience to hear the talk. And also a special thank you, Narges, for your taking your time out and give us some very, very interesting and very helpful piece of advices.
Thank you, everyone. Keep in touch.